Hey, thanks for coming to Papa's Happy Place. Really appreciate you being here. Have you ever been sitting around thinking, I really wish I had a beer? And that beer that you're thinking about is non-alcoholic? Yeah, most people don't. Listen, I get it. What I'm trying to do on this episode is I'm trying to brew the best non-alcoholic beer I can brew. And that's going to be coming over time how I get to that where I create something that's appealing to me and tastes well. So, if you just follow along, get to the end, you'll understand where I'm starting to go to. Again, first attempt. I can't, promise anything on this. But watch clear to the end. Watch the tasting. Understand that this is a first attempt, but I think it turned out pretty good. Considering I, had to do a lot of research. Had to find out how you actually make a non-alcoholic beer. But it's pretty interesting. Lots of stuff to learn on the way. Anyways, guess what? Here we go. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for coming again. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get me some water. I'm going to heat her up, get my mash tun heated up, and then we'll bring our water up to full temp where we need it so that we can mash out. Anyway, so I'm going to get stuff ready and then we'll turn on, probably go to my phone, show you the hot water heating the way I'm doing it. Okay, and then we'll do more than that. All right, I got my pot on. 3 gallons of water. I'm gonna bring it up to about 180 degrees, and then I'm gonna get that over into my mash tun, let it heat my mash tun up, and then I'll bring it back over, get it up to temp I need so that I can hold that temperature I need to mash out, and then we'll get everything mixed up, ready to go. Just keep paying attention, guys. All right, well, I'm waiting for that water to heat up. I'm gonna measure out some of my grains, get them ready to go, grind them up a little bit, get it set up. So what I'll do is I'll start off by grabbing my scale here, and then I'll put my little container to hold everything, and I'll tear it out, make sure. And then I got a recipe. I'll show you the recipe here. This is developed off Brewfather. And I'll show a better picture of it on the side over here somewhere. Anyways, calculated everything I needed to know so that I could get this down below a 0.5% alcohol. Anyways, I'll start measuring this out. First thing we had was 1 pound, 12 ounces of pale malt. And then I'll have 8 ounces of Crystal 120, 8 ounces of Victory, and 3 ounces of Special B. And that Special B's for color, just a little bit of flavor. But I already measured out the pale malt. Now I'm going to do the Crystal 120. So I got some Crystal 120 here. I'll measure out 8 ounces of it. Put it in my container. There's 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 8, 5. That's a little too much. Seven, 4 now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 ounces. 8 ounces, guys. All right. And I'll just keep doing that. I'll grind it down, get it ready to go in the pot. All right, thanks. All right, guys. I'm gonna set up my water so that when I mash in a sparge that I ended up getting the consistency and the mouthfeel that I want. So what I'm going for is American light lager, and I'm going to have 1 gallon of mash water, which I'll mash for 30 minutes, and then I will mash out with 6.82 gallons of sparge water. Give me a total of, or 5.87 gallons of sparge water at 190 Fahrenheit. Give me 7.77 gallon total. And after you take out your mass volume of 1.2 gallon, gives me about 7.5 gallons. And that's what I'm going to into fermenter. So basically where I'm going with this is I need to add calcium chloride, Epsom salt, and gypsum, both to my mash and sparge waters. And if you get on a Brewfather app or something like that, it'll tell you how much to add per total for your mash and for your sparge water. And then you'll have the proper water profile for your beer. Anyways, I'll get on with that, get this all set up so that I can put it in when it's time. But I'll just measure it out in grams. It's for my mash here, I got 0.6 grams of calcium chloride, 0.12 grams of Epsom salt, and 0.6 grams of gypsum, and just about double that for my sparge water. So that'll give me the numbers I need. Anyways, I'll get back to it. All right, guys, we're back. Been mashing for about 30 minutes. Got about another 15 minutes. Gonna start heat up with sparge water. That way I can sparge off. Bringing it up to 190, and then when I add it to the mash water, it'll actually bring that back down to about 170, 175, and that's where I want to be to mash out. Once I get mashed out, then I'll drain it off, put it back in the pot, boil it up, get all that done, put my hops and stuff in then. Anyways, just giving you an update where we're at, let you know what's going on. I'll get back to you in just a while and show you some more of what we're doing. All right, thanks for watching. All right, guys, we're in the middle of it now. So, got my sparge done, got it over, part of it transferred over. My pot's not quite big enough. I'm gonna have to give me a bigger pot, but I got half of it transferred over, and I'm now full rolling boil. And it's got an hour boil on this one, so I'll boil it up for an hour. After 30 minutes, I'm gonna be putting in some Willamette, pellet hops, and then right at 5 minutes, I got another. Now, considering this is low ABV, there's not a lot of alcohol, and there's not a lot of flavor to go with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce our hop content. We're going to reduce that so that we get the flavors we're looking for, but we don't have the offset with the alcohol and everything. So when it gets to 30 minutes, I'll drop in a 1/4 ounce of the Willamette, and then right at 5 minutes I had 0.3 ounces of Willamette again, right at my hop stand. Anyways, right at the end of the boil.
Here's my yeast.
Anyways,
it should be there somewhere.
I'll keep you advised.
I've got my yeast
thanks.
in there. This is special yeast that is made to ferment the low chain sugars. These are high chain, but supposed to give you your bodies and flavors and stuff like that without having all the alcohol. And we'll do the tasting here in a little bit. But that's how we get sometimes the flavors. We get some of that stuff is by leaving some of them long chain sugars in there. Them long chain sugars are, I don't know the names of damn things. But anyways, it's pretty cool. But keep watching. We'll get right there to the end. You all see what's going on. And thanks for staying. Good Lord, it's been hell. Oh, sorry. Hey, earmuffs. Make sure you let them kids know not to watch my stuff. It's crazy. Anyways, appreciate you being here. And we'll get to the end. All right, bye.
Okay, this is Pure Pitch from White Labs, NA all day. This is low attenuating yeast that doesn't ferment a lot of the more complex sugars.
Thought I'd do a tasting.
So that's
Get
what
this
we'll
out
use.
the dang way.
This
It's been
is
a long
one
time
of
coming.
the
I
yeast
know
that we use
you're
when we're
impatient,
trying
so
to
am
create
I.
non-alcoholic beers.
But what I'll do is I'll pop cap on this thing. Listen, full disclosure, I have tasted this. Had a couple people taste it. They appreciate it. Some of them people really like it. All right, let's give her a try. All right, not much fizz on it. I need to work on my carbonation. All right, here we go. Nothing berry glass. Let's pour a little bit here. This one turned out to be just a little over 1%, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Not much foam on it, guys. Not much head on this one at all. I don't know if you can see the color. She's kind of... This is definitely an amber. Aroma. I get some of that malt flavor, a little malt in it. That's about all I'm getting. I'm not getting any hops, but I haven't put a lot of hops in this thing. We don't want to kill it. Right? We don't want to make it salty and nasty. You can't drink it. I wanted just a little bit, but I didn't get enough. So that's part of the process, developing, figuring out how to make something so that we can, appreciate it, taste it, and appreciate it. All right, we're going in for taste. Well, first mouthfeel. I got to do some mouthfeel on this. She's a little sparkly, not terrible. Not very full. I need to maybe get my chlorides up just a little bit, get her a little. She's pretty crisp. An amber should be a little fuller than that. A little crisp. Let's see. All right, going for flavor. Taste. Let's see what it tastes like. Don't taste good, it ain't no worth having. Pretty sour. I'm getting some lemon. That lemon I'm getting, or that sourness, comes from having a real low pH. What do we want with the real low pH? That keeps from any of the pathogens getting in there. We don't want no buggies in there. It's gonna mess shit up. So low pathogens, make it so it little shelf life on it. Don't want it just dump it down the drain every 2 weeks. I think but I'm getting just a little maltiness. I think it needs to be a little stronger. So when I go in from a sacrification rest, I need to increase my temperature a little bit and hold it there a little longer. Get me some of them, more of them long chain sugars. That'll work. We're going to try that. Maybe increase the grain bill. One thing I will have to say that low attenuating yeast, I didn't get hardly anything out of it. So I ended up having to put a little bit of sugar in it to get it to actually work at all. Turned out pretty good. As far as a non-alcoholic beer or a low alcohol, it's non-alcohol. It's not non-alcoholic. But a low alcohol beer, it's not bad. I could drink a few of those and not be, upset about it. Wouldn't be like drinking salt water or something. It's not bad, but it's just, I need to keep working on it, team. So, there's my tasting. And I appreciate you guys staying to the end here. Get to watch the end. And like and subscribe. Let's make sure we let all the people know that might be interested in this. what's going on? We got a revolution of people that are trying to get homebrewing going. And somebody wants to try this all the time, see what they think. Well, let's give them some information. Let's give them some help. I'm all about teaching. All right, so thanks for watching. Thanks for staying till the end. I appreciate it. You guys are my team. All right, thanks.